Welcome. Do you want to see your higher self? Do you want to know your higher self? Well, then this video is for you, because I'm going to show you a way that your higher self, which is you, will actually appear to you, and you will actually have a conversation. Welcome to Unlimited You. My name is Nondas, and I help people around the world through the mastery of energy. So, there is a version of you, like I've said many, many times, that we call the higher version of ourselves. This version of ourselves is non-physical. In a way that we think of physicality, it's non-physical. This side of you is multidimensional. This side of you can appear to you as anything it really wants to appear to you. This side of you is always guiding you, is always with you. So I'm going to show you this wonderful, wonderful technique that you can do, and you can literally have a conversation with your higher self, with you. The technique is actually very, very simple, because I always like to simplify things. And what you will need is actually either a piece of paper that you can write on, maybe, a book or something. Like back then when we were in school, we had all those projects that we used to do. Not a book, but they were called books back then too. But yeah, something, a journal. And what you want to do is you want to have it beside your bed. Now, for those of you that are more in times, you can have your phone beside you and set it to record. So when you set it to record, you just have it beside you. When you need it, you just tap record, so you don't have to search your phone settings to find it, okay? Now, the method, like I said, is very, very simple. What you are going to do is just before you go to bed, you want to have a clear intention of what it is that you want to have a conversation with your higher self. Got it? If you must, meditate a little bit just before you go to sleep. It's not that hard to do. You don't have to sit there for half an hour. You just close your eyes and simply, for 5 minutes, gather your thoughts and bring them to the center of you and see what's happening. Try to release your thoughts. And then when your mind is clear, ask something specific that you want. So I would phrase the intention similar to this. I want you, my higher self, to appear to me tonight in my dream. And I want you to guide me tonight in my dream. And then when I wake up, I want to remember my dream. Now, this is key, and I'm going to guide you through that in 1 sec. Those words don't have to be exactly the way I said them. You put a declaration of what you specifically want from your higher self. If you must, write it down, because when you write things down, you bring the non-physical into the physical. And what is going to happen now when you go in a dream, your dream is actually a real place. You cannot dream of something that doesn't already exist. I've said this many times before, that when you go to sleep, you leave your body and you go to other dimensions. So in reality, it's not your higher self that's going to come to you. You will go to your higher self, if you understand what I mean. So write it down, and then just before you go to sleep, your expectation is that you will meet your higher self. Now, this is the beautiful part. Your higher self is going to appear in a form that you are either comfortable with, or it will appear in a form that will be challenging for you, meaning it's going to create some kind of an awakening, or it's going to trigger something to you. But it's always for the better good of yourself. Trust me on this one. When you see your higher self in your dream, now, this is the amazing thing. Unless you are lucid dreaming, you're really not going to be able to have this questioning period. You know what I'm saying? Like you questioning your higher self, unless you are in a lucid dream. But if, your higher self appears in any form, what's going to happen? Well, it will appear, or you will appear to yourself in any form. What's going to happen is you will get the proper guidance. This will appear not more, it's going to be more powerful than your regular dream. You're going to know that you had this encounter with your higher self because it is going to be so real to you. You might even wake up in the middle of the night. Now, this is where the recorder comes to play that I like. When you wake up, or even in the middle of the night, if you wake up, the key to this is do not move right away. The reason being is because the minute you wake up and you move, you forget your dreams. So what you want to do is you want to sit there for a minute or two. You can open your eyes, but don't move. Recall what you dreamt about. Now here, what you want to do is you want to record yourself, meaning record what you saw in the dream. Okay? Just hit record and record what you saw. Or for those of you that are more into writing, just write it down in your journal if you have a journal beside you. This is a very, very powerful method because you are in direct contact with your higher self. Total connection. And it might even appear as a sphere of ball, like an energy ball, or you might appear. You know what I mean? Which is actually your energy. That's what you really are. Conscious energy. Conscious, you can take any form. This is truly amazing. The guidance that you will get is remarkable. Now, you don't have to stop at one night. You can keep doing this as often as you like, or as often, you think that you need guidance. The results will be incredible. And not only that, but you are opening the door to direct communication with your higher self. And your life will truly change. Love and light to all. No matter what you do, be the greatest you. Always shine bright. Leave me some comments, and memberships are here as well. I can't wait for this one to hear about your comments, or to read them, I should say. Bye for now.